Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hunter the Requiem. To go over what we learned last time, our intrepid heroes found themselves in the city of Boston, in the middle of a case of supernatural murders, all deaths by flame. These flame deaths turned out to be linked specifically to those members of hate groups who proudly wore their symbols of bigotry and ignorance as coats of arms and symbols of their worship. And it turned out the person who did all this was a woman by the name of Carla O'Henry. Somebody connected to somebody who seemed to be a fan of a musical group called Screwdriver, one of these hateful groups. And her death somehow has led her to have powers both over flame and a supernatural bus, with various different murders linked to various different places, mostly members of hate groups, and one that took place in a all-girls Catholic school. With just this information to go on, our heroes continue. Also, are you guys there? Am I having tech issues?
No, we
Okay.
can hear you.
We're here.
Okay, the music just stopped. Okay. You actually were quiet. That was on you. You just usually interrupt me.
I will say, for some reason, your voice is definitely a little bit more whistly for me today.
That might just be my voice. I'm gonna be honest.
You're hitting those S's very hard.
I know I am. I'm not really sure why I'm doing it like that.
He's
where
turned
are we?
into a snake.
Where are we? Because are we still in the library, or
No, we got in the car at the end of the last section.
Yeah. Okay, right.
You're in the car after the last section.
My four-door Lamborghini that I made.
Where I'm sticking out the top.
Wait, that you made?
Remember, because a Lamborghini, there's not a four-person Lamborghini.
Right.
I think that's not true. There's definitely a four-door Lamborghini. I don't think there's a four-door like a Aventador or anything like that. But...
You guys are in the car. You were just researching at the library when somebody, lit on fire, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
They got, as the kids say, lit.
They got, as the kids say, immolated.
Can I try?
I'm gonna hurt all of you.
But now... Sorry.
That's illegal.
I was just gonna ask. I believe it's late because we said that's what it was gonna be.
It is fairly late at night.
Well, I guess we should sleep on all this. Oh, what else?
Just put it on music.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Can I look back at the obituary? Oh,
yeah.
Wait! Yeah, let me look back at the obituary. Was it harmed by the fire at all?
No, it did not get caught in the fire. All your research, unless you, stuck it in the fire, was far enough away it didn't get harmed.
I am currently driving back to the Crowley estate thing, just so you know.
In obituaries, there's usually a, this person was what is it called? It's not preceded, or
survived by?
Yeah. Where is there any names in that regard?
It says that she was survived by her grandfather, Seamus O'Henry.
When did this person die?
This was in the 1980s.
1980s. So
This
her
was
grandfather.
1986. Yeah.
Seamus. Okay.
Seamus O'Henry, specifically.
Yeah, Seamus O'Henry. So he would be 40, nearly a little less than 40 years older. No, that's not right. What is it? Is it 50 years older than that now? Is that right? Is that right? Or is my math not mathing?
1986 to 2020.
Around 40.
It'd be
around
little
40?
over 40. A little over 40.
That's what I thought. Yeah. My brain was dying. So this guy's not alive anymore.
Well, there's a small chance that he's alive, but he may be a rotting skeleton by now.
He'd be nearly 100, right? If he was her grandfather? He'd be in his 80s at the very least, right?
Yeah, at the lowest. I mean, Katie can probably check the logs before we all go to sleep if there's anybody here that's
Oh,
alive.
I haven't, though. I haven't said anything in character. That was me speculating.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more useful if that was all in character.
Mhm.
You were
I mean,
practicing your American accent for a second.
Sure, we can say that. Ah, da.
Ah, that was a good accent there for a second.
What accent?
Idiot.
Okay. So, O. Henry. So, related to other O. Henrys who seem to be immortal?
I mean, Katie can look at something when we get back. I gotta figure out some things that can kill ghosts.
What? Not necessarily. Wait, we not need kill ghosts. Nearly put that rest.
Yes.
Help
Yes.
pass on.
Same thing, different words.
Help pass on.
Ghost
Isn't
shotgun.
that the same thing?
No. I assume when one dies in spiritual realm, simply dead. Forever. Gone from existence. No afterlife. I assume.
You're assuming a lot. You realize this, right?
You're assuming you kill ghosts.
Well, I'm removing them from the mortal plane. I'm pretty sure that's another way of saying I killed them.
Can kill a thing already dead?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Richacho, sounds like you want to say something.
Would my boy know anything about this subject?
Are you saying he does, or are you asking if he would?
I'm asking.
I'd say this is one of the things you might know about. You want to give me a... I'm gonna just say, give me a flat roll, a flat, intelligence occult, and I will give you the amount of information based off the amount of successes you get, as opposed to making like a hard pass-fail.
Alright.
More like the, for every success you get a hint sort of thing.
Let me just... I believe that was that.
That's good.
Check. Yep. And let's go. Five successes.
Right, so here's a couple things you know. One, all ghosts are different. They all have to be dealt with a little differently, but the things that tend to work are one, helping them pass on, at which point what happens after that is question mark, question mark, question mark. Two, you can destroy the things they're emotionally attached to. Or three, you can kind of shove them out of this plane of existence via exorcisms and things like that. And also, ghosts can die, you're pretty sure. You weren't explained all the mechanics of it, but your father did basically tell you there's this thing called the Oblivion that can destroy ghosts. Don't touch it.
My boy looks at you guys for a moment and just says, "Actually, yeah, you can kill ghosts. Specifically, there's this thing my father told me about called the Oblivion.
Well, like the concept?
It is a little nebulous how he explained it, but basically it shreds the soul.
Sound
I mean,
painful.
if it's a good
No
soul,
one
we should
touch.
probably not do that. But
to be fair,
You can
this
also irreparably
this ghost
damage your
dead?
soul by destroying its fetters.
What keeps it
believe
connected here?
Called. Pretty much.
Or what I believe I know from normal legends is just helping it pass on, which I'm pretty sure is just killing every single white supremacist, which is impossible. There are going to be more popping
Not
up every
impossible,
day.
just
Just ones that
impractical.
are important to them.
We blow up
Whatever
bus.
that's going to be.
Yeah.
We blow up bus.
Well, we have to
Yes.
figure out
blowing
what
up the
bus.
bus, but Yeah, that's semantics. We'll figure that out in a minute. But like, yeah, blowing up the bus sounds like it would work.
How would that have sentimental value to them? They just
We
died on
also
it.
have
Never mind, that
a
makes sense.
extremely pissed off ghost haunting us for the rest of our days. Probably. If it doesn't work.
Say
If
real
not,
quick- Sorry, no, continue.
Okay, hold on. This next one will be funny. Do I know that my stalker is the New Jersey Devil, like my character? Or do I just know something is stalking me? And
Something
this is-
stalking you.
I just know that something's stalking me. Okay, then never mind. Never mind what I was gonna say. It's a funny joke.
I will just say, I love Hunter because of how quickly this has turned into, let's just blow up a bus.
most practical form of exorcism.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Could also
Yeah.
perform exorcism. No? Is
not
that
to
not? Can we
die
just
in
go
the
find
sta-
Pope?
The same
Can we just-
state any of you are in.
Could we not just find Pope and ask for holy water? And
Actually, technically
just sprinkled it on?
speaking, if you can get holy water, you can make infinite holy water.
Oh yeah, do you,
This isn't a World of Darkness thing. This is a actual
world, I know.
Catholicism thing. As long as you put enough for it to be half the contents of the water, the blessing passes on to the next
Then,
container.
All right.
Driver, take
This
us.
is just a thing.
Take
that
us to nearest Catholic
is.
church. We must go to the repent.
Well,
They
I
have
was
little
gonna-
they have little bucket or something at the altar. Yes.
Well, I was gonna ask if Montgomery would have any in his house since he's like his father's on.
You're Catholic?
I would assume he would at least have some holy water on him. That's what I was gonna ask him.
The answer to what my religion is multifaceted.
That wasn't the main question.
Was my question.
I'm aware.
You would have holy water, but what I want you to do is give me a luck roll. Just roll one straight desperation die and tell me the result.
This is just to see if he
Desperate.
actually has any on
If
hand.
not, I think we're breaking into a Catholic church.
I
I mean, it's late at
I
night.
want
Some
us- I
Catholic
want us
churches
to-
are
I
late.
have a few dots in larceny, so like it's not impossible.
want us to break into a church.
I mean, it's late at night. There are
that is
churches.
a single normal failure.
You did have holy, but you had to like drive away a vampire recently, so you're out.
Well, Catholic Church it is.
Damn it.
Just fucking U-turn.
Not first time breaking in church.
Who says we need to? It's late at night, but churches go on later, especially Catholic churches, if I'm right.
You think they just give you think they just give holy water out for free?
The random combustions are a decent sign that something's going on. I'm pretty sure at least not every Catholic church is as non-suspicious as the others. Or at least like to get rid of whatever is making people combust as bad as these people are. Some
You
of
guys
them.
are something else.
It's sort of a point.
What if but like
If he says no, we can steal it. Stop trying to just act like you could just steal from a church and be okay.
No, I'm just saying it's from point of view. Is what Ghost doing bad? Burning
didn't-
bad people?
There is one
mean-
death that we do not know if it's good or bad yet, which is the person.
Look, there's a whole justice system thing involved, and bad
Oh, that's
is relative.
you believe that's cute.
Do you
think your
really
justice system
believe-
work? That's
Do you
cute.
really believe that right now the United States justice system is able or willing to arrest and then put in jail a ghost?
Not ghosts.
No,
The bad
that's
people.
not what I'm talking about. We're talking about the legality of like what the ghost doing is bad.
Technically
you lost
illegal
me
from
now.
point of view, but the people murdered not exactly great people.
-1. Remember, we still don't know if that woman in the orphanage is associated with in any kind of way. We don't know if they're also
Perhaps
part of
bad
this group.
parent.
Do all bad parents decide need to be suddenly
Jin,
combusted?
since you're driving, are you driving towards church?
Yes, I said you turn towards church
He did.
Okay, so I'll double check.
like a while ago.
Yeah,
And
That's why I was about to say, you guys arrive in front of the church while arguing.
The galaxy doesn't really matter. It's fine. You know, we talk about it later.
Also, it's not. We're going to possibly steal from the church if they don't give it to us. Legal is, well,
very gray here.
relative.
Technically,
Yeah.
Is church considered private ground?
Yes.
Or is it public
Huh.
space? It's technically public
Dad
space,
was
no?
right. Most hunters are just criminals, aren't they?
Not criminal. Vigilante.
Another way of
Criminal.
saying criminal with purpose.
Look, I haven't killed anything yet, so I'm not a criminal. I also
I
haven't
have not
stolen
killed
anything
anyone.
yet.
Okay, I may have done that.
I'm more just researching and taking notes in my notebook.
All right, is the church open? I
Late
assume-
night,
Service. Okay, late night
yeah,
service.
late night service.
Did you just have this song on
Yes.
my lock?
He was
It sounded
ready.
very churchy,
It actually doesn't.
churchy, but like religious.
It really doesn't.
I think it's sounding like it's arguably not churchy. I think it's sounding religious is not really that arguable.
Kind of does.
We go in
I
the
can hear it.
church.
Yeah.
I've gone to. It's not.
I've also gone to church.
Sounds like something that would play on like a Halloween movie. Like if it was done with like a rendition from a woman.
Okay, this part sounds churchy.
The whole song sounded churchy. Like I've been to multiple churches. Sometimes that's just what's like
Just
on a
missing the
speaker.
pipe organ.
Nah. But yeah, we go in the church. What do we see, I guess?
You see small congregation and a man standing at the front. He looks a little young to be the leader of a church. But
Y'all.
he's speaking to the crowd, and for being a Catholic church, it's actually a very like redemptionist sort of speech he's giving, talking a lot about how he used to be an addict and he used to be a part of bad crowds, but he was
This
baptized.
Is this Protestant rather than cat?
It is a Catholic church, but he's giving a very Protestant style speech for some reason.
Let's wait till he's done. It'd be very rude to stop this.
I'm just gonna. Igor is definitely just gonna sit down in the back and be like,
Yeah.
how heretical."
Uh,
He says that quietly. He says that quietly. He says that quietly.
Yeah,
He does
you-
give
Okay.
anyways, he does give a very small acknowledgement to you guys coming in, just a small nod of the head, nothing else.
My character feels blasphemous because she is definitely not Catholic.
But yeah, so I will say, even if you're not Catholic, you can sort of recognize that this is not a very typical Catholic sort of speech.
Ooh, can I sense? I don't trust. Can I sense the unnatural?
Sure, buddy. Give a roll.
Would True Faith pop up? For
Okay,
that?
let me go fight over with the roll.
Might.
I mean, maybe it's possible. It's hands free. I got range, so it's wits the cult.
Yep, what's it
Read it.
called? Difficulty 3, I believe, for all of them.
3 to 5. You get to
3
choose.
to 5. It's 3.
So that's 5 on wits, and then 2 for a cult.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, already got a critical success. So that is already up to 4, 5, 6. I got 6 successes.
No. Anyways.
Good to know. Just checking.
So he continues to give a speech to this crowd before leading them in a Latin prayer. The only part of this that feels properly Catholic-y. And eventually he dismisses the congregation. Not sure that's the right terminology, but you know.
That's pretty accurate. The mass.
Yeah, and he closes his Bible and steps forwards a bit steps forwards as the crowd's starting to dissipate and actually walks directly up to you guys.
I'm like, oh
Oh.
shit.
Hello. Sorry for bothering you. I hope you folks are okay. It's just, I couldn't help but notice you're new here. We don't tend to get many new people at this late night of a service. I'm Father Mikkel.
Mikkel?
Yes, Mikkel.
No,
Like
I'm asking you how
Michael.
that's spent.
Oh, Mikel.
So like Michael.
Yes, but it's Mikkel, and it's my last name, actually.
Oh, okay.
Is this Irish? Or...
I'm not sure. I think it might be Swedish. I'm not really fully aware of my own heritage. Admittedly, I've never been the genealogical type.
Nah, fair enough.
Yeah, we have an unusual, I guess, question for you, Father.
Oh,
would you be,
of course, my children.
Would you be willing to wait till the congregation leaves?
Children.
He looks for a second and frowns a little bit. And this is a question related to my work as a priest, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. Does Igor have his camera on him?
Oh
He
no.
has like, remember, he's got the big jacket. He keeps it like inside pocket. Why?
Can you give me
Oh, a stealth roll.
Oh my god!
a quick, I guess, dexterity
What the?
subterfuge?
I mean, okay.
Are you taking a picture? Is he taking a picture then?
No, I'm rolling to
He's-
see if this. I
the
want you
father
to roll to
sees
see
it.
if this guy notices the camera or not.
Oh god.
Okay. Do I
I'll-
have a DC to beat?
For this, it's gonna be a DC. This guy's paranoid. It's gonna be a DC 4.
Why is he paranoid? All right.
We'll see, I guess.
Why aren't
Two.
you paranoid?
I've already got 4. I got 1 critical. Just 4 successes. Just 4.
He looks at you for a second before. Yes, my children. Just wait a moment for the congregation to clear.
But just look.
This is player to player. Ryan, don't forget you took a picture. Last time at.
No,
the
I know, I
first
remember.
fire. Okay.
I remember.
Oh, and while we're waiting, would any of you? While we're waiting, there is some food provided in the back if any of you would like it.
He hasn't eaten since the pizza this morning, so.
I am fine. I don't eat much. I'm good.
It's mostly just coleslaw at this point.
It's not sacrilegious to eat it, right?
Igor is
Why-
just like you see Igor just like coleslaw.
He blinks for a second. Why would coleslaw be sacrilegious?
I'm not Catholic.
In and
Oh.
out of character. That was a laugh in and out of character.
He looks at you for a second. Oh, are you hoping to convert? He says very hopefully.
No. Not even close. Sorry.
So, if I might ask, what is a alternative girl like yourself doing here without any intention of conversion?
Well, that'll be explained maybe possibly with the
He looks at all of you like
I think it's
narrowing
possibly time for me to talk.
his
Or they all
eyes.
gone.
Everyone else.
Yeah.
He he just looks and says, I believe one of you said you had something you wished to confess to me, right?
Confess? Who said confess?
I didn't say
Confessions.
confess, but
I mean, it's just like Igor just looks. It's like
He
eh.
just.
okay.
You can see the twitching frustration in his eye.
Go ahead, Montgomery. Go. Go with him. It
I
took
don't
Max a
know where
second.
the idea of confessing comes from. Perhaps one of them. But we're in need of holy water.
I
Or
thought we were gonna go over this after everyone left.
Why did music pick
That's
Is it not
what-
normal?
that's why confession
He
was
just.
brought up.
Oh. He just sighs and looks around. I'm sorry, everyone. Don't worry about them. They're just some local hooligans. They'll be dealt with. Please be at ease. You see everyone sort of look between each other oddly before finally leaving.
Hooligan?
Shut up, Igor.
To be fair, we are kind of hooligans.
You're a hooligan.
Excuse me.
I like how you say hooligan.
Oh,
He
Lord.
just sighs. So what is it you actually need?
Holy water? Like proper?
That or an exorcism.
Yeah, one of the two would actually be very nice.
He stares at you guys like
Not for us. Not for us.
dumbfounded.
For someone else. We're fine. Well, Igor looks at Kate. He's like, most of us are fine.
Hey.
You're not helping.
What? I don't know. I'm not used to all this religion stuff. Not my cup of tea.
I'm assuming you've at least seen the headlines of the people immediately combusting, right?
Can we take
Yeah?
this into private?
They are
Follow me.
gone.
They
Follow
left.
me! Christ. Sorry. Hail Mary. He just drops on himself.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. That's so
Forgive
good.
me.
We drove a priest to swear.
Forgive me, Father.
Igor's like, I need to get a sticker for that. That feels good. I mean, bad. Yes, not good.
I presume if it's the church near where Montgomery lives, this person may or may not be aware of these things.
I have this weird assumption that some, if not most, priests have a vague idea, specifically Catholic priests.
He leads you guys back towards. Am I right in thinking that a priest would have an office?
Yes,
Yes.
you're right.
Yes,
Okay.
you are
Yes,
correct.
they will.
He leads you back to his office and sits down as he just. You know those little clacker ball things, the Newton's cradle? He
Mhm,
just
yeah.
grabs that and has it going back and forth while he sighs.
Apologies for stress. Not
And
good
you-
for health.
So, all you wanted to ask about was holy water, nothing else?
Yep.
Yes.
What
Yep,
else- what
that's
else-
exactly.
What else would we ask about?
Might I ask why multiple, I believe, non-Catholics are asking for holy water? Why would you need it if you don't believe it has any power?
That's
ran
not
out.
what we said.
Look, there's a lot of things with power, and it's not like I don't believe that the Christian God is not a god. I mean,
This
it
is
could be.
stepping out of character. The fucking I ran out.
Staring at all of you.
Which is why I also asked for an exorcism, if you know how to do one, since we only seem to be asking one instead of two questions we can ask.
He just looks at you, pushes back from his chair without even getting up, grabs a bottle of Dasani, does a quick prayer, and tosses it to Montgomery. Holy water.
Okay, my second
That's all
question.
that takes.
That feels.
Yeah, sure.
If this doesn't work, we're coming back.
Can I like?
No,
I want
this
to
is-
insight this mofo. I want to insight Monzel, please.
Montgomery, before he says this is exactly what we need, is gonna, if you don't mind, check to make sure it's actually
What's a cult? I guess.
Oh my god.
Can I do wits insight on this guy to see if he's even telling the truth about
Yeah,
what?
give a wits insight. The difficulty is going to be 3 for the wits insight. Three for both. 3 for both.
So I need 8. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The
Remember,
exorcism was always
when
out
people
the
lie,
question.
I just know, fam. That's my job.
It gets 0.
Mhm.
You're
I'd
not-
like
You're
to
not
do.
technically wrong.
We can all do wits insight, right?
3,
Yeah.
Alright,
He's
let's
our
see
main
if that
guy.
pops.
5.
Yeah.
Igor's got it. I'm just gonna leave that to him.
Hey.
You are correct. That's 9 successes.
Holy shit.
That is a lot of successes.
It was a critical success.
I'm gonna wait for
6
Reese
and
first.
it's a crit.
So, here's the thing.
I only got 4.
A, that's not really the process for making holy water. And B, you kind of get the feeling that this guy is not really capable of producing true faith.
Oh.
So, Igor immediately is going to squint his eyes and be like, ah. And just gonna nod.
Never
Igor,
mind.
yeah, Igor, I will say, you very specifically get the feeling that this guy is like somebody who worked up in the organization not by being the most faithful, pious man, but by like
Charisma.
being able, just sucking up in the right ways.
Oh,
And just a
sorry.
speech.
Igor is gonna squint real hard and just be like, I see.
Sorry, I thought you actually had capabilities as this. We don't
What?
need this. We should
I'm-
probably go to another church.
How
I'm
many
a
other
priest
churches are
still.
here?
Okay, it's Boston. A lot.
Well, what time is it? Because if this one's
It is-
congregation ended, the other ones are also
It
ended.
is about midnight.
I'm okay. At this point, they're probably all gonna be gone. And what's the percentage chance that the rest of them may involve these? Actually, have the
If I'm
power.
not
He
mistaken,
asked.
if I'm not mistaken, this is out of character. If I'm not mistaken, Catholic churches have a weird basset or something at the very front of a church where people can dip their fingers in and do like a holy thing. That is actual holy water. That should be proper
Yeah.
holy water.
And
Yes,
it's
but I-
shipped to them.
Yes, I will note though that in World of Darkness, true faith is not common.
Yeah.
So if you want grade A holy water, it might be a little hard to find.
I'm guessing we're having this conversation after we leave the guy, just dumbfounded.
I didn't think we've left him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't really that wasn't really a conversation. That was more of an out of years thing.
Okay.
That was more so noting the true faith thing because I think that's something Montgomery would know.
Yeah, and he's just like, right.
It's
That's
not
how I'm
common.
playing this.
Yeah. He just rolls his eyes.
I'm not gonna bother with a guy that would just hand a bottle of water saying it is without even pretending to do the real thing. Montgomery
Good.
stands up and starts to walk away.
Hey, despite the fact he wants you to leave, he now looks a little pissed off at you questioning his capabilities.
I'm just like,
As Igor's gonna try wait until he's he's gonna follow everyone out. He's be like, the priest probably should pray more, and then just leave.
Just runs out.
man.
Oh,
I got long legs. I can move. I can move.
And my character just goes, man, I'm disappointed. I was hoping that he was actually going to be good at that. Anyways.
Man got a learning-based challenge to properly give someone holy water. He failed.
I'm just as you guys leave, he turns around and fucking goddamn idiots crosses again.
Oh, God.
I did a cross! It cancels out!
Hail Mary.
Oh,
Hail Mary! You guys exit the church.
All right.
damn
So we break in other church.
And what percentage chance are they gonna have holy water comparative? Are we gonna break
we
into
break in
every
many churches.
God damn it. Hail Mary. I will actually point out one thing logically deduced. The Crowleys have to be getting their premium grade holy water from somewhere.
I would assume.
To be fair, it wasn't Montgomery that drove us there.
No, it wasn't, but I'm just saying, if anybody would know, it might be you, but you might not know the immediate supplier.
Could we not go check Could we not go check your father's records to see, like, who he buys things from? Assuming he buys them. Whose heart is beating? What is that?
That might be me.
Mhm.
Did that stop?
Nope.
It's
God
you.
fucking damn it. Hail Mary. I'm having tech issues.
I
You're
don't
good,
think
man.
I don't think it
But
actually is you, Kai, because when you left, it was still going.
Oh, I don't know that. That might be the song? Let me try switching to another one.
But
It's not. Do you have your phone on like something fabric?
It's on my chest, but she said it was continuing even when I left.
yeah. But
It's fine.
Reese, would you know if your character had any archives of where he would have bought this stuff if they bought it at all? That's what Igor asked.
Yes.
Kai,
Yes.
what would I roll to either know or know where to look?
So, are you more so going to be doing this based off of memory and deducing your father's records, or your own knowledge of this stuff? Because that changes the answer.
He's aware that his dad probably has records, right?
Okay, yeah, he would be.
So, first, from his own knowledge, then if that fails.
If you want to do it just based off your own knowledge and sense, that is going to be a wits occult in this case.
Oh boy.
Or possibly even a wits politics.
I'll be right back.
Not
All
good at that.
And it's going to be a difficulty 5.
Gonna use a willpower on that.
Friends, listen. Found holy water.
6 crit with the use of a willpower.
Okay, so here's what you know most of the time is true faith pops up just about anywhere at any time. But it usually pops up in obviously the most devoted and the people who truly believe in the gospel they teach the most. So, well, not always. It
Oh, no.
tends to pop up in actually lower served churches where the main motivation has to be the faith, where there's not a lot of prestige or money behind it. So
Well,
you're
for
more...
example-
Huh?
No. No, I didn't say that. You didn't hear that.
I didn't. That's why I asked, huh?
It's
but
good.
anyways. So, more than likely, you would find this possibly in a more slummy area. And now that you think about it, your father actually went to this sort of like lower class neighborhood in the further downtown section. And there is a church around there.
Nowhere to go.
Alright. We'll see if they're still open by the time we get
My
there.
boy starts pointing out directions.
If not, find crowbar.
You're better than Igor, at least.
What? Okay, it's not my fault you missed on rap.
Not my fault you had the freaking map upside down.
It was for I woke up late. Not fault.
Yes, it is.
Look, just because he doesn't know how to read a map doesn't mean that he's bad at everything, okay?
I'm more mean because he was pointing out a direction. Why did you say he was bad at everything? That's a you thing.
Yeah, how
if you
why
think
bad?
that
Why,
way.
look, you think bad at everything? You think me bad at everything? Huh?
No,
Huh?
no, that's not what I said.
Get in the car.
We're driving where Montgomery thinks it is.
Yes. Before too long, you make your way to a very small-looking church. In fact, it's hard to tell immediately that it even is a church because it's just in like the basement of another building.
Are the lights
Alright.
on?
There actually are a couple lights on still, and you even find that the door is fully open. No need to break in.
Alright. Time to go in.
That would probably be bad karma.
Well, we'll see.
And as you walk in, you notice a few people sleeping in various areas. Their clothes are kind of ragged and, like, their clothes are ragged, but they're sleeping with fresh blankets.
Make
And-
more sense now. Understood.
Yeah, you see a man sort of standing in the back, cleaning a few things. He's dressed much more ostentatiously than the rest. Like, not as ostentatious as the picture is. He does not look like a fighting game character, but let me send the image.
Da-da, da-da.
He's gonna beat your
Fighting
ass
game
while spreading the
character.
word, baby. Jesus Christ, that is a fighting
go.
game character.
Woo!
He looks up and says, "Ah,
Father Blaze Blue?
That was a good one.
Father Blaze?
Father Azure, actually."
Right.
No,
It's
Igor
been
wouldn't
a-
know what Igor wouldn't know, so this is funny.
It's been a long time since I've seen you.
It
He
has.
goes out. Give me a second, goddammit.
What did
I guess he couldn't hear us.
Yeah, that's probably
It's been a long time since I've seen you, Monty. Might I go in for a hug?
Monty?
Sure.
He picks you up off the ground, fully hugging you.
Montgomery is a shortened version of Montgomery.
He puts you down. Now, who are your friends here? I see that you have some sort of Instagram model, a witch, and a homeless man?
I look at the other
Wait, who's the Instagram model?
He
I
just
point
looks
to
at
Max.
Max. He just looks at Max for a second.
Wait, you think Max is okay?
why do I home
You haven't washed
do I
that
look
coat in a
homeless?
week. It doesn't help.
It's a good overcoat. It got me through the Siberian winter. Okay,
You
what do
didn't
you want?
hear me when I said you haven't cleaned it. You sure as hell haven't made sure of it.
It is clean.
They're a motley crew, you could say.
Either a Monty crew, you could almost say.
Don't call us that.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
It is funny.
No. Yet.
I'm assuming you might be here for a little bit of the usual sharing of wealth.
Spicy water.
Icy water. That's a good description.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Might
That's good.
have.
Actually, good question.
We
Can you
ran out of
flavor-
holy water.
Can you flavor holy water?
You cannot.
Can
He
you?
just.
You could.
It needs to be more than 1/5, but it needs to be more than 1/2. But I suppose if you put it into sparkling water, that still counts. He says.
'cause you like-
you guys back.
No, if you have like the what kid
Squirt
called
bottles.
the energy drink thing, the little powders. Could you just mix
Could
it
you
up?
No.
what? Could you,
You can't have-
potentially? No, this is something I am deeply academically interested in. Could you bless a Kool-Aid packet
I
and water
knew it.
and then mix them?
It needs to be a liquid. He says as he leads you back.
Couldn't you bless food Naturally.
There are minerals in normal water.
Oh
To be
my
holy
God.
what? Okay. Anyways,
It's-
Hail Mary, by the way. He says, looking at you for a moment as
We've been doing that a lot to
Wait, what?
another guy.
Well, the one
I'm
down
not
on whatever
Catholic.
street.
Did I say something?
well,
No,
Even
I
if you-
said, "Oh my God," and he said,
Oh, he is, so.
do believe you. I'll be honest with you. I do believe you are away from the path of salvation, but God did not place us on this earth to judge.
"Good
Too
to
late?
hear."
He
I don't think
says,
that's wrong, but
Well, some of the
Fair.
people in this town sure as heck judge people.
I am aware. I was
it's my
actually go-
job.
Not
He's-
you, idiot.
He brings you back into his own office as he asks, I actually did want to know, are you simply trying to up your supply, or are you fighting against the devil's work once more?
Picking up
Characters are
fighter
in his
ghost.
office, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a ghost killing, skinheads.
We are trying to put out fighter ghost. Splash a little water and call it day.
Well, we hope it calls it a day.
Look, skinhead or not, like, a ghost is still killing people.
Yeah.
Say, this isn't a permanent solution. As he, like,
Aware.
starts working over. She'll
Well, I mean, if it kills it, then isn't it permanent though?
It doesn't kill them. It simply brings them away from the corporeal realm.
And they may just crawl themselves back out
That's
there.
enough to
Then we
buy
blow up. Then we
time.
blow up bus as well.
We
I
still ain't-
suppose it'll allow you to work on things over here.
Yeah, that would help, so.
Oh, thank you.
Now, but I will say, if you have something you need to face specifically, I'm going to give you a tool to help you. Who's the best shot here?
And raise his
Max.
hand.
Give me quite a moment. I want to make sure this works. And unlike the last guy who just did a little ritual and then was done, this guy is taking like a full hour to properly do this.
Okay, no, what?
Humna, humna,
Not like
humna,
that.
humna.
No,
Oh
he's
my
like
God.
reading. He's reading passages of the Bible in Latin.
I'm gonna hurt all of you.
Oh.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you
What
did.
did I
It's
do?
funny.
No, but he does that, and in that brief hour, I'll ask if there's anything anyone wants to do, or if any of you manage. Actually, no, it's getting late. What I want from everyone is a stamina resolve roll to not pass out.
Oh no, I'm just gonna take a nap.
All right.
Oh my god, all the snorers are here.
Stamina resolve, right?
Stamina resolve. Difficulty 3.
Can I? Never mind. I was gonna argue composure resolve, but
I had 8 dice and I got 3 exactly. Why? Why do these dice hate me?
2,
I mean,
3,
hey, that's a success.
4,
I should have gotten more, but whatever.
4 successes.
All right. Beth just goes to sleep.
Remember, she's
Reese,
the
do you
loudest
wanna-
snorer.
I'm taking a nap.
Only 4 successes, and it is from a crit that popped.
So Beth, you go to sleep and you're shaking the rafters.
My character 100% is going around looking at the homeless people and just like comparing his jacket to theirs, just like not homeless.
They look the exact same, buddy.
Shut
You
up!
You see one of the homeless people like squishing pillow on both sides of ears, and he just goes, "I have slept underneath train bridges. This is still the loudest thing I've slept next to."
And it's just a tiny nap.
After a while, he finishes, and he goes back. He goes out and finds you, Max, and says, "Come back. There's something I want to give you.
Alright.
Alright.
It might seem unusual, but I wish for you to have this weapon to fight against the supernatural." As he hands you a super soaker.
I was thinking of making something like this a little bit more advanced, so thank you for the processes.
I love it.
That's the funniest
And it
thing
looks
I have ever heard. If my
Actually,
man
like a
handed you
super
a
soaker, right?
a water
Yeah,
pistol,
It doesn't just look like a super soaker.
It
It is
is
literally
a
just a
super
super
soaker.
soaker.
it's got the like
Filled with
off.
holy water.
I can
It's
work
got like
with
the
this.
Dollar General off-brand like sticker just on the side.
No, it's
Super
literally
soaker.
it's literally just a super soaker. Like the brand super soaker.
Man's affording the real stuff.
I can work with this.
Even as a priest, I have my indulgences. He says wistfully
Indulgent
looking at his
what?
Lego collection. I didn't
I'm
have
sorry, I just found this image from looking up Super Soaker. I was gonna make another separate joke, but this is just very funny.
Absolutely just
Imagine
connected to a hose.
So happy.
Imagine you run up to Satan and they're like, "What are you going to do, child?" And then you just
Pull out a
The hose
shoulder
connected
mounted.
to
Yep,
his-
exactly.
with the hose connected to a holy water supply.
There's no way you have that much holy water. Really, I had 24 hours to prep this. Are you willing to bet?
I was trained by Batman.
All right, but he hands you the super soaker full of holy water.
I can work with this.
Is it wrong to want to know what it tastes like?
I'm
not gonna
Don't
waste
bel-
water.
I
I'm not saying waste. I'm not saying waste.
if you wish, but there are other ways. There are other more traditional forms of baptism. You know.
Yeah,
Not
that is just what that
particularly
is.
religious. Too many years in. Not gonna talk about it.
I assume you came from the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Duh.
Even though you might have been separated then, you are still a child of God, and he still smiles upon you.
Kind of cold, but sure. Frostbite, not exactly a fun kiss.
Sometimes the pain is how we know he's still there.
Okay,
And
that's
we're
sad.
still alive.
That's sad. Okay, both of you are sad.
I'm not sad. I find joy where those don't. I don't consider that sad at all.
Frostbite, not fun. Okay, not the. Can we leave now, please?
You had frostbite where?
I don't even think you
My
said that.
fingers. My fingers and toes.
Anyways,
I healed,
Thank you, Father.
luckily.
of course. I hope that you may find a way to prevent more hatred from spreading.
Technically, we're protecting people who commit hate crimes.
Right,
This will save the
I
select
feel-
few.
well,
that may be
all-
targeting.
hopefully they can still seek a path to godliness.
Grasping for straws, are we not?
I feel morally conflicted about this.
As
Welcome
do
to
we.
club.
Same?
Well, now,
But on
well,
as
actually,
we
now
go.
I want to see if magic squirt gun hurt ghost.
Well, we can't do it now. It's like past midnight, bro.
Yes,
Why not?
because ghosts. He just says. He chuckles and says, "Yes, because ghosts have a bedtime."
But we do.
You could have napped.
Do you have bedtime?
As my character snores.
Speaking of which, is she a creature or
Beginning
that
to
is-
think so.
sounds like a demonic growl?
That is a human.
That's humans are capable of more than even I believed.
She needs to stop ingesting the wicker. Like she can't keep doing this.
She can and she will.
Hey, I don't think we're gonna be able to stop her, even if
If
we
I
wanted
have
to.
anything to do about this.
Can we go use magic squirt gun now?
Well, we don't even know where she's located. First off,
I'm in the
Not
Oh.
not
No, not
Katie,
you.
the ghost.
Got it.
Igor's just gonna go over and like nudge.
Can I see the
Nudge.
squirt gun?
And what are
Do
you
not
gonna
waste
do with
squirt.
it?
Do not waste it.
I'll give it to him, but what are you gonna do with it?
I'm just gonna test it, see if it works proper.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's gonna explode
I
in
feel
his
like this
hands.
I feel like this is going to be a waste.
Try
You
to
would-
do with it to test it.
So I squirt Beth's character.
Right. Beth, I don't think
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
affected by
right.
true faith, but you do
What's
wake
your
up.
face?
Oh, Igor, like, I mean, I could just see if it's real. Like, technically, right?
Either he wanted to squirt it at my character. Anyways, I
Runner,
just,
but you can.
I give
I
it
just
back.
wake up with a start. I'm like, oh, what? Hey!
I
Hey,
grab it.
look, not vampire.
Hey, the squirt gun works.
No, Lord, just give me that.
Give it to you.
I think we have confirmed she not creature of night.
Or anything unnatural yet.
Unnatural is to be determined.
Yeah, that's why I said yet.
I mean, all of you snore like that, so
Yes, but I am full grown man.
More like
Priest goes over
middle-aged
to you.
corpse.
The priest goes over to you, Montgomery, and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, Monty, you are one of God's bravest soldiers.
I'm
I
Pretty
highly
sure
doubt
that's-
that.
Where did you
more my dad than anyone.
wait? Did we have a super soaker of?
Holy
Yes.
water,
Yes.
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 You've missed a
you
lot.
do.
Wow.
He's currently working on how to make the holy hand grenade.
Oh,
Right?
actually, I've been theorizing whether or not you can bless nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin.
It is liquid.
Hey, if we can bless like powders and stuff,
Sacred
that'd
anthrax?
be really good.
Why
Did you just say sacred
anthrax?
anthrax?
I did.
Okay, this is getting unhinged. We need to get out of here. We're all getting way too tired.
I'm not tired at all.
So you're saying this is what you operate like at full capacity?
I have gone several nights without sleep on stakeouts.
He does a cross.
Max does quotations. Stakeouts when he says stakeouts.
Those are steak. No, that's proper stakeout. Have to. I'm an investigative reporter.
Well, how much steak do you consume during them?
I mean, sometimes depends on if it's good pay or not.
Sure.
Max puts a
You
pinky
are
in his ear
one
to
of
see if
my
he heard that.
favorites.
We need to get to bed.
Can't be a stakeout without any steak. He chuckles to himself like that's a pun somehow.
It is. It's funny. I'm just not. And I'm too tired to laugh.
Are we spelling steak in vampire staking or like food steak?
Oh, for the love of
But-
God, get in the damn car.
Like the food! Like the food is the last thing you hear before you guys leave his office.
Steak.
We can't be hungry at a time like this. We need sleep.
Alright. So I'm assuming you...
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I assume you guys go home.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I have... My body's telling me I have to go right now, so I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
Nope. He's dead.
We have
All right,
lost
guys,
the
all
DM.
right.
We need
Guys,
a new
I'm the DM now.
How's that new
Everyone's
girl do for
rich.
DMing?
Everyone's rich. Everyone has all the guns they want.
How much XP do we get?
2 quadrillion.
Yes!
Oh Lord.
Everyone has true faith.
That's true.
What's mine? True faith and agnosticism?
Yes.
Debatably, I could have truth faith. It's just, it's not.
In witchcraft?
In the
True faith
Christian?
in witchcraft?
And my
Yeah.
camera turns into a bazooka.
Well, once you take a picture of something that appears to be anything unnatural, it just turns into a bazooka. Oh, all right then.
Have you met my anti-god gun?
Oh lord.
I killed Cain with this.
Apparently, he killed Cain with that.
I highly doubt that.
Montgomery
I'll be
has
the one
magic.
to make the one. Make the guy killing
Montgomery
God.
just fucking ascends.
Katie turns into Gaia.
It's
Montgomery
you!
ironically turns into fucking
And Max gets the Ben 10
a
Omnitrix.
technocracy, motherfucker.
They just turn to supernatural creatures instead of aliens.
He already turns into supernatural creatures.
Yeah, but they're
What
not.
do you
Yeah,
mean?
but I'm talking about this world. This world. Well, yeah, this world does have aliens, but they don't have the Ben 10
Well,
aliens.
it's an Omnitrix with the ability to turn you into the aliens, but if it's like one of the Splats versions of them, Mage Alien X is fucking broken.
Okay,
Oh,
first of
Lord.
all, I'm back, and secondly, to answer Beth's earlier question, you guys get Infinity XP if Ryan releases an entire Christmas album.
Oh, shit. Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
No.
Oh lord. Okay, we go to sleep. What happens next?
So,
You're asleep.
actually, I'm gonna ask, since Ryan didn't end up going with the dream-based special thing, I could do dream rolls as a regular thing. This is a thing I do with Reese and Beth, where basically every time your characters would have dreams, you guys roll a d100, and that determines how scary / plot relevant your dreams are. Do you guys kind of want to do that here? It's a fun thing, but it's not necessary.
Can I can I ask that before I went to bed I try and process the because it's
The
not
photo?
very it's not very hands-on. I kind of just have to wait.
Yeah, sure. That will cut into your sleep time, though. So here's what I'm going to say. If you want to develop it now and wait for it to fully develop, you are going to be sleep deprived and suffer a 1 dice penalty to all mental actions for the next day.
I mean, you could just put it on the rack and then go to sleep, or however the fuck.
I mean, that's what I'm at. Like, I don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
like,
if
I
you
can
do that, then yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
If you're
cool.
going to wait for the film to develop, then it would take some
I'm not
time.
gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. He's gonna put it in there. He's gonna pull up a chair. He's gonna
in
lean
that
back and go to
case-
sleep.
Please give me a quick luck roll.
Let's go. Everyone or just
Just
80?
him.
Oh,
Just
I
me.
thought you asked for everyone. Oh.
No, I want just a luck roll, and by that I mean just roll a... I will actually take the straight D100 from you, but for the luck roll from... I just want you to roll a danger die, so one of the ones that has a crit fail symbol on it.
Oh, am I just rolling to get a crit or a failure? Is that it?
Just roll... I'm saying I want you to roll one of the ones that has a crit fail on it, but just roll the die.
I mean, I did. I got an 8, so it's a success.
Okay. That's a success.
Okay.
Yep. So, you're fine.
Okay.
It develops normally. I was having you roll that, if you rolled it wrong, the film would not have developed properly.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
All right.
now, everyone just roll me a D100.
Okay, now it is. Yay!
I hate rolling. I'm gonna tell you guys this now. In my normal campaign for D&D that I run for people here, I roll D100s a lot because if they have something similar called like nightmare rolls. I have rolled multiple ones on a D100 in the same time, like within an hour. I've rolled
Seems
D100
statistically unlikely.
It's highly right. So if
I'm
it
not
happens
doubting
now,
it happened. I'm
Think
just saying you're an
something
anomaly.
statistically unlikely.
I got real scared, guys. I got real scared. I got really scared.
I can't wait to see how plot
I looked
relevant
to
my
my
80
left.
is.
Guys, I looked to my left and I saw a 1. All I saw was a 1, and then I looked right and I saw a 0 1, and I was like, oh, thank God the 10's backwards. But I rolled an 11.
Okay. Reese and Beth, tell me what you rolled.
I put mine in the thing. It's 89.
Oh, we put it in. I think we accidentally put it in pictures.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
did
guys
we?
put it in Requiem as opposed to Game Room.
I'll put
Oh,
mine in here since
sorry.
I just remember. That's fine. Whoop.
It's cool. Just put them all in there. And then Reese put in yours? Or, you know what? You guys transferred it over there.
Oh,
Reese, just tell me what yours is and I'll write it down.
68.
Oh, one off.
Could have had a hot Giovanni vampire dream.
All right.
I rolled an 11.
All right. I'm gonna go
That's 10.
I'm gonna go in reverse order of most plot relevant, which means we're gonna start with you, fucking, Reese.
Oh, okay.
Because
God.
so the way it works, by the way, since I didn't really explain this to, I don't think I really explained this to JD and
And the
Ryan
audience?
and the audience. How it works is that 1 and 100 are both equally plot relevant, but 1 is a nightmare and 100 is a dream.
Oh no!
So that means, hey, listen, you're gonna get some real plot relevant information.
That's not good! I'm gonna die!
No!
Oh,
You're not gonna die.
I'm gonna get raped in a
my
dream.
PTSD!
Look, it is a dream, not.
Okay, to be
I rolled
fair,
an 11! That's a nightmare!
to be fair, World of Darkness is not a setting where you're safe in your dreams.
This is also true. You're right.
Igor doesn't know that.
But okay.
He's
We're
about to
start-
learn.
We're going to start with, like I said. Sorry, give me a second. My brain's shutting down in real time.
You're good.
We're going to start with Montgomery inside of his dreams, where we find you inside of just a comfortable, normal environment for you. It's just your school. You're in a regular school day. You are in one of your electives. And if I might ask what it was, one of the electives you take, not really relevant to your major.
Well, let me look at his shit. Give me a moment.
Left and came back.
The music bot.
What?
Biology. Specifically, like, weird niche courses.
Okay. You are taking the history of phrenology. You are taking the history of phrenology and other pseudoscience.
Alright.
It's a class teaching about basically the biological history of different pseudosciences and whatnot. But today's class is a little unusual. Currently, your teacher is talking about how humans evolved away from being able to unlock their third eye. You see, we once were able to see the truth of reality before we were blinded. Blinded by those who said they were willing to protect us. And no longer is humanity capable of opening their third eye. And anyone who can see beyond it is no longer human. No longer a person with a heart and soul and moral. It is better now to leave yourself blind, for the things that we can see beyond the cave are far more dangerous than the shadows. Any questions?
The boy raises a hand.
Yes. Crowley.
Isn't there potential for there to be more beneficial things past the cave?
There is nothing past the cave. Do not go searching, Al. And that's your dream.
God, I love psychology. Not psychology. You know what I mean. Brain's doing weird. Philosophy. That's what it is.
There we go.
Don't go past the cave. What does that mean? A dream ends.
Next up is our good old boy Maxi Waxy.
I better see a giant squirt gun.
Uh,
The
You are squirted.
the inner workings of squirt guns and how I can make a very good one.
yeah, you're having a wet dream.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
I'm
Fucking
going
group.
to hurt you. Gonna hurt everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now he's German.
He's a gay German?
Anyways, you find yourself simply floating in the middle of the ocean.
Huh.
You can breathe just fine. And as you're just floating there in the middle of the ocean, you hear a giggle.
Right.
Okay, no need to scream. Give me 1 second.
It's gonna be actually Feffery.
It's not for fairy. First of all, this is Mina's theme anyways.
Ah, right. Mean bitch fish.
Give me a second. Where's my room? There it is. This girl swims up to you and says, "How you doing, silly?"
Damn it, you're not a mermaid.
Aw,
Oh no!
why do you need me to be a mermaid? I'm something so much better. I'm your muse.
Ah, hell.
Aw,
Do
come
I
on.
do I know what a muse is? I'm too tired to know what it is myself.
I mean, like, as a concept, I'm sure you're aware of
I
it.
think so,
Oh.
yeah.
No.
Like, wait, JD, do you know what a muse is IRL?
I'm too tired to fucking remember right now.
It's a source of inspiration.
That's what I thought,
and,
yeah. Okay.
In, like, I can't remember exactly what they were in Greek mythology, but I think they, like, spoke to artists.
Yes, yeah.
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
not
exactly
just
what...
artists. It was just.
Yeah,
it
that was the one I was first
anything.
thinking of, but with World of Darkness, I don't fucking know.
She swims up and goes, "I'm your muse, and I'm here to help you improve that little design you got there."
The squirt gun, I guess, floats up in front of me.
Yep. It just floats up from the bottom of the sea.
Oh, okay.
Here. She grabs it and goes for a second. Okay. I think you need to memorize this. She quickly jots down in her book, not being affected by the fact you're underwater at all, as she turns around and shows you schematics for a new and improved squirt gun.
Ooh, and memorize. Wop. In memory core, it is. Do I need to roll anything? I hope not. I have a decent enough intelligence.
To memorize it, yeah, give me just a. It's I'm gonna call it a difficulty 4, intelligence, wits intelligence,
Ooh, okay, so that's 5. I need to get all 5 of these. Damn.
and it's to just fully like remember your own dream,
Okay, fair enough. The dream itself, fair enough.
and the
Oh.
schematics within.
I did dice made, and I'm stupid.
Lol.
Because I was looking at it, and 5 dice, and... Nah, I'm gonna reset half of these when I wake up anyway, so re-roll the failures. Ah, one more, whatever. 3.
You won't be able to fully remember your dream, but yes, I'm aware, Beth. We're about to get
No,
to
no,
you.
no. That was me legitimately just clearing.
Oh,
my
you were
throat.
just coughing.
Yeah.
Sorry for
Beth,
assuming.
having a coughing fit. Everyone, you good?
Beth literally dying. Me, calm down, woman. We'll get to you.
Fucking women and wanting attention.
Women always wanting attention, saying shit like, "I'm literally dying."
I'm being stabbed to death. Okay, continue.
Yes.
Being strapped to what?
Stabbed to death. Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah.
what's that?
Give me 1 second.
Wait, is 11 closer? Yeah, 11's closer to 1.
It is.
Don't remind me.
You find yourself in an unfamiliar environment. What looks to be a study hall?
Wait, who? Me?
You, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You find yourself into what almost looks to be a study hall, where you see a cute-looking young man, dressed rather fancily, sitting across from you, as he gives you a small wave. Hiya!
Hi, cutie.
How you doing?
Am I asleep?
Yeah, in a sense.
Cool.
But don't let anybody know I'm here. I could get in big trouble. Well, I guess there's not really much higher up to go on the chain of command.
Look, I have a hard time keeping secrets, so you're asking a lot here.
Don't
You're
worry.
bound.
There's nobody you can tell anyways. Listen. So I heard you guys are trying to take care of a little problem I have. And I just want to let you know that as long as you bring her towards the Boston Museum of Science, I'll be able to get rid of her permanently.
Part of me doesn't want to trust you.
Hey, listen. I'll fully explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn her into my new sofa.
Why does this feel like a Beetlejuice compilation?
What's Beetlejuice?
Nothing. It's okay.
Okay, listen. I'm sort of the ghost king of the area, and this little thorn in my fucking side has been an issue. He keeps dilly-dallying in places she doesn't belong. So, I'm limited in what I can do to the issues on my side. All I need is to get rid of her.
I see.
Can't really leave my own haunt for reasons.
So Ghosts wants another ghost to be your couch. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or ashtray, I'm not picky.
I'm gonna be telling this to my friends. You realize this, right?
But I'm just saying, make your way towards the museum. Maybe I'll even give you a little reward. He winks.
I'm gonna be doing some research on you first, but okay.
I'll even play nice. The name's Kyle Montgomery.
Ooh, Kyle Montgomery. Thank you.
Of course. Hopefully see you soon, just not on my end. He giggles.
What the?
Kai, what's the museum? Did the museum have a name?
The Boston Museum of Science. That's what it's called in real life. It's not fancy.
That's fine. I
Yeah?
just needed to know so I could.
But is something wrong, Ryan?
Huh? I didn't say anything. What happened?
How are you going? What the fuck?
I got information of places to go, and I'm not
I'm-
as close to 100 as you are to 1.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Uh, Sure, it's just because
Lord.
Beth's is only relevant to the current plot.
Oh God! Oh! Or no. Oh, I don't like carnival music, man.
The ghost clown!
Man's gonna get his ass beat by a sub-jugulator.
Klutzy!
You find yourself in a familiar environment, not a comforting environment.
Oh.
Around you, there are bare walls and a cold floor. And you see somebody standing next to you who does not look familiar at all.
Hold on.
They oh,
Yo.
everything good?
What's up? Yep.
All right. You see this like I said, so you see this
What is this?
unfamiliar person standing next to you who just gives a small smile and a wave before pointing forwards, where you see various figures dressed in black, kind of indistinguishable, hoods pulled over their heads, discussing amongst each other for a moment. And you eventually start to make out their voices just that little bit more, as you hear one of them say, "He knows far more than he should. He's a child! A child that would put us all in grave danger. You know I hate doing this on children. We have no idea the long-term mental... I don't care. Would you rather have millions killed, or maybe drive one child to retardation?"
Shit.
No! Sorry.
She sighs. You hear the other voice sigh as somebody leans in close to you, and you suddenly realize you are much shorter than any of these figures.
Oh, no.
As she whispers to you, "I'm so sorry." And suddenly the entire vision cuts to black.
So a she whispered to me?
Yes. You couldn't
Okay.
really... their voice was feminine, though you couldn't really make out their
Okay.
figure.
You said this place was familiar to me?
Yes,
Where?
it looked to... Oh, it's your childhood home.
Oh!
Quotations there. Home.
Oh no!
And another thing to note is they were speaking with perfect American English, not Russian.
Maybe
Uh,
faded my dreams.
And the entire time this is happening, the person with long red hair next to you is cackling.
Who-
So
yeah, this
entertained by this.
Wait, so this you never described this person next to me.
Oh, so you see the image I sent, the person with long red hair
Oh
in
God!
the straight jacket?
Though it's like weirdly cut off at the legs to make
Yeah.
shorts and then back into like
Yeah,
leggings.
Yeah,
I
the
see it,
entire
I see it.
time they're just standing next to you, cackling and just looking at you with this sadistic grin, like they're enjoying watching this happen to you.
Okay. Um. in the Igor obviously can't do anything in the dream.
I
I like to think that he's just kind of
You
like
can try.
almost shrinking.
As this person touches your head, everything suddenly fades to black except for the long red head the person with long red hair next to you, who just giggles and says, "I like your dreams. They're fun.
Oh,
Your nightmares are delicious."
Oh, Lord.
Thanks.
I'll be sure to visit you again.
Please don't.
You're not getting rid of me that easily. I like you too much. Ta-ta for now!
I was imagining a kiss on the forehead and then she vanishes.
Wait, no, give name.
Okay, I'll give you a name. Protocol Black. She then kicks you in the head as you wake up.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
oh yeah, you do wake up with real pain in the real world.
My head.
Now, at least one thing I did forget to establish. Reese, did you sleep with the snoring mess, or did you go back to your dorm?
I did sleep at home, but I requested everyone don't go to sleep till I've been asleep for like an hour.
Alright. So that actually does mean you
I'm
wake...
like in REM sleep before they start going.
So you actually... That actually does mean you woke up a little earlier than everyone else. You had about an hour head start. So I'm gonna ask, what did you do that first hour? If anything notable, and not just kind of fucking around waking up.
I will say, it wasn't a completely normal dream for my boy, I assume.
Nope.
So
That
he
was
is
not.
Going over some of his father's research material, let's call it, and trying to figure out how Mafia do. I mean,
Alright. So this
like,
is just a...
what meanings of things in dreams are
You want to
from
do
what
it...
my dad's been able to actually tell.
You're basically trying to do dream interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to call this not intelligence academics, actually, but intelligence insight.
Okay.
Being able to read yourself and the things that happened. The difficulty on this is going to be a 3 with more information revealed with more successes.
Okay. Roll. And see if that pops. It did, yay. 7 crit. Let's go.
So, first of all, let's get the most obvious thing out of the way. Very clear connection to Plato's allegory of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
The other notable things that it doesn't necessarily seem like this lines up with any creatures that were mentioned. There's a couple mentions of ghosts and changelings being able to enter dreams, and more rarely vampires. But it didn't seem that directly interested or hostile in you. And you get this feeling it wasn't an extra supernatural creature, but something from within yourself.
Something trying to explain something to me.
Yeah. So basically, it's a little vague, but there's some inner aspect of you explaining something about a cave and shadows on the wall and don't peer beyond the shadows. And of course, Plato's allegory of the cave had to do with that our reality might be a lower reflection of some true reality.
I just sort of because Dad's always been a little curious about my dreams and shit. Because, and I quote, "Your dreams are much nicer. I'd like to hear about them." My boy does send a little synopsis and potential interpretation from my boy's point of view to his dad.
He won't be getting back to you for a while because he's currently busy with Mothman.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, next, though, I will say that everyone else, you're waking up at roughly the same time, but I'm still going to ask what you're all doing individually.
The minute the Max wakes up, he's gonna draw on a piece of paper what he remembers.
All right. So, because of that roll you gave earlier, you draw, and you draw passionately until you've sketched a normal Super Soaker and an anime girl.
Motherfucker! Ah!
Igor, ignore the fact I like Young Frankenstein too much. Anyways.
Igor fell asleep in the red room and just goes, "Ugh!"
We'll get to you in a second because we gotta get to the film that was developed. Beth, I'll ask what you're doing.
Where's... I need the library. Or something. Internet. Where's the computer?
Are you okay?
From her mic.
We heard nothing from your mic, Beth.
I think she said she needs to be near a computer.
I did. Sorry, my mic got turned off.
So the first thing you do is wake up and instantly, as Max is in the corner furiously sketching an anime girl, you just yell, "Computer!"
Yeah.
My boy's, I'd like to say sort of intelligent. It was enough to realize everyone had a little bit of a weird, sleepy time.
Yeah.
In Max's
As he's just like,
kerfuffle.
did anyone else have a strange dream?
Kyle Montgomery, Boston Museum of Science. Ah!
A bit more accurate of a description of whatever you had than I could have expected.
I had help, but I couldn't fucking remember the damn dream. Fucking stupid ass fucking...
Okay.
And he just goes off on, like, basically past head, just cursing in low tones.
My boy is just like, I had a weird dream about biology class and how it could be interpreted through the allegory of the cave.
Katie, I will note for your sake, since this would be something you're doing in the background, you probably would remember that there's a computer in kind of the main study area right near the red room.
I rush over to that.
Alright. Now we'll kind of get to what you're doing in just one second, but first, we're actually going to address Mr. Igor.
Writhing on the ground, in pain.
You are in pain, and I'm guessing you slowly stand up. But hey, the photo's developed.
Photo. Good news, please.
If I remember correctly, you took a photo of the guy who was on fire?
I did.
Yeah, like, right as he basically got on fire, you took a picture before we, like, I guess, did anything?
He took a picture of weed.
So here's what you see in the picture, is the guy on fire, all glitchy, and then the same sort of data-moshed, weird, glitchy effect on an arm reaching out from one of the bookshelves, holding a very distinct golden lighter.
So a glitched arm reaching out from what? Like, you mean
a
like
bookshelf.
from a bookshelf?
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems to be again, you can make out from underneath that it's holding a very distinct looking golden lighter. And it's one of those, you know, the ones with the kind of the flip up tops?
Yep.
It's one of those kind of lighters. It's like a Zippo lighter. It's a golden colored Zippo lighter, basically.
Got it.
And it seems like there might even be a slight engraving on it, but the data moshing effect is a little bit too much to clearly make it out without some further analysis.
like whip it, like he's gonna like not like shake it to like dry or anything, but he's like get it. Well, yeah, he can shake it dry because it like you have to like put it in water or like whatever
Yeah.
the silver tint liquid is. I'm not sure what it's
Yeah.
called. And he walks out to everyone and he's just like rubbing his forehead. He's like
My
Actually,
lord, you have a boot imprint on your head.
There
You
is a
good?
boot. There's a boot print on your head.
You good, bro? Yeah. Did you kick yourself?
What? Kick? Is that? He looks like he looks into like the retro. I guess it's like a retro like computer. Like he looks at the screen to see if he can kind of
Yeah.
see himself in it. And as soon as he sees the boot print, he's like,
Did you
Oh,
get
no.
kicked in the face in your dream?
"Uh-huh."
That's... Okay, someone's fucking with us.
Look at the computer.
Did you also go to your childhood home, see people in black robes calling about millions of people dying, and they get laughed at by a weird redhead?
Okay, I don't think we
Anyways.
had the same dream.
What I was saying, anyways, as I was saying, is Igor looks at the computer. We zoom in on it as we see the research being conducted by Katie, who I'm gonna
Hold on.
ask. Sorry.
I'm gonna start tip typing.
All
I don't
right,
know if you can hear it.
You won't
I
hear
cannot.
it.
Damn
Uh,
it.
Beth, can you give me a intelligence academics? Are you taking your time with this, or are you just go hyperlink?
Hyperlink.
Give me a very manic intelligence academics roll. I will note that I'm gonna kind of like treat it as your research is rougher around the edges. The information might not be as good as if you really took your time with it.
You said academics?
Yes. I could possibly make it an intelligence technology, but we decided with how well it's organized, that's basically the same thing as a library at this point.
Well, yeah, because I did that myself. I better damn well be. I got a good roll on that at least.
The side note, I've got 9 dice to roll.
Yeah, I know you have 5 intelligence.
I'm sorry you said 5 intelligence, and I thought of, like, the D&D intelligence.
Yeah, I know,
knew
right?
Exactly, yeah.
So it's like, oh no.
I did
brain
only
dead.
I did only get 7. Two
Oh, only. Two crits?
well, 2 10s, sorry.
Okay. I was about to say, holy shit, yeah, you know this guy's fucking blood type. No, Okay, so here's the information together. God damn it. Okay.
Man
So-
was like, I'll be nice, I'll give you my name, her. I know how to control you now.
So here's the information you were able to gather about Kyle Montgomery. 1,
type.
He's gay?
actually he had a wife.
That does not mean anything.
Well, you know. He had a wife, and he happened to be super best friends with the guy he lived with all the time, and they were just super
roommates.
great buddies, according to his story. No, but here's what you can actually see. 1, given his appearance, as you could probably guess, he died a little bit more recently, in the 80s himself, actually.
Oh, okay.
2, he attended the St. Martin, despite the name he gave you, he was actually originally known as Kylie Montgomery and attended the St. Martin School for Girls, later transitioning. Back when that was
Mary?
a
Wait,
less
is
common
it
thing.
St. Mary's?
Sorry, St. Martin.
Oh, St. Martin.
St. Martin School for Girls. The same one that person died in.
Don't really have no identification of if she was a white supremacist or not.
Did we know? Wait. Did we know? Wait, never mind. I was like, for like 5 seconds, I was like, oh my god, that is this girl. My brain just like didn't work out.
You said St. Martin's?
Yeah, St. Martin's. You also see from his records that he was... you also see from the records that he was known for running what, according to some, was either a great brave new spiritual movement or a cult, known as the Children of Ether. It seems that their spiritual. You didn't get much on their spiritual beliefs. Something, something, afterlife, something, something, own interpretation of reality, something, something, God lives in all of us.
Spirit of
You
what?
I was saying, it seemed like it was said to either be a spiritual movement or a cult, depending on who you asked, and the group was called the Children of Ether.
Children of Ether.
And you also see that he died he basically died during a demonstration at the Boston Museum of Science where he was attempting to prove that mind truly can overcome matter. And he wanted to prove that death is simply a natural process that we can resist. This ended with him shooting himself in the head.
Okay.
Yes. And why on earth would you be researching him now?
Did you also
This
see
does at least.
Weird Man in Dream? Or woman?
Huh?
Ready?
Hi there. Welcome back to reality for a second.
What? Huh?
You sort of zoned out and searched the guy up.
Oh, yes.
Weird dreams?
Ghost King. I need to look up that as well at some point. Kyle Montgomery.
Probably not gonna find anything for Ghost Kings. I would guess. Well,
I
he
mean,
looks over at his father's.
I was gonna say your dad might have something.
Yeah, my dad's probably gonna have it, but not public, you know?
I mean, this computer's his files, not like everything he's published outside of it, right?
No way.
By the way, died in the 80s at the Boston Museum of Science. He shot himself in the head. He used to be Kylie Montgomery. Went to the St. Martin's School for Girls, and was part of a cult, Children of Ether.
Did this he died in 1980s?
Yes.
When in 1980s? Because perhaps new person who died?
Kai, did I get a specific date?
For when he died? 1984.
1984.
Maybe not, perhaps.
I'm hearing a lot of buzzwords my dad usually rambles about and never tells me.
No, great
Thanks,
opportunity for
Dad,
learning.
for not telling me about that stuff.
I do know that they told me that they wanted me to bring our ghost friends. She said, used air quotes, to the Boston, or bring them to him, so that he could use them as a sofa.
That's
You
what
guys feel comfortable bringing someone to another ghost so that that ghost can turn the person into a sofa.
Not really, but I am interested in the Boston
we're
museum
talking
right now.
like metaphysics. Like we're talking about a real sofa or like a metaphysical.
They
Big
seemed like they
ghost
wanted a
sofa.
sofa.
Probably.
Ghost sofa.
Ghost sofa.
On other note,
Gofa?
does anyone know something about possible child and millions of people dying? And maybe people in black robes
Nope.
and
I was
a
about to
and a protocol black as a person's name.
Mm-mm.
Please
Protocol Black.
A boy
type it into the crazy.
starts
They type it into
searching
Magic
through,
Machine.
trying to find Protocol Black in my dad's notes.
I also just typed in Protocol Black into the thing.
So, I'm just. Okay. Both of. Beth, you can give me. Is this just another just. Let's go for it? You can give me an intelligence academics. And Reese, you can give me a intelligence occult. Difficulty 8.
Okay.
I beg of thee, make it.
Hmm. Oh lord. I'll be right back.
I did not as good this time, but I did crit.
You want a willpower?
5.
All right.
And
Gotta check to see if something popped. God, popping dice is like fucking crack cocaine.
lol.
Gotta love that serotonin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Barely 8.
Okay.
No
Just
crit.
barely 8. Beth, the information you get is essentially Protocol Black is, and then the entire page is just classified, 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 classified.
Like, fuck you!
Whereas
She
Reese,
turns into Demo Man.
you managed to find a page on Protocol Black. One problem. The whole thing's encrypted. You can see at the top that it says Visionaire.
Out of character, you could bring in the tech guy for this.
Is it
I can
like
try.
code, as in like computer code encrypted, or is it like language code encrypted?
It is language code encrypted.
I know a
Can
few.
I actually wait? Can I
Wait.
take if it's language?
Well, I guess we'll see how many dice we each have, and if one of us can give the other the.
What? Yeah, can I
Would
try
that
and
be
decipher? Because that's kind of what I love
Resolve
to do.
Academics?
I think it might be Resolve Academics in this case.
That's 5 for me.
Unless you guys can argue another category.
If I could argue wits instead of resolve, it'd be 6.
I have 8.
Beth, what is your Resolve Academics?
I would have 6.
Alright, and what's your...
Mine's like 5. For Resolve Academics, 5.
Only 4.
Alright, and... Alright, in that case, Montgomery, you can attempt to crack it. The only problem here is that it's not... You know what, before we even start, give me a... anyone who wants to, give me a Wits Academics roll with a difficulty of 4.
I can do that.
Difficulty of 3.
4, 5, 6 die. Wait, is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. You said difficulty 4. All right, 1, 2, 3,
3 for me.
4, 5. I got 6. Critical success.
So, a Visionaire cipher, as you would know, is a specific kind of alphabet replacement cipher that requires a key. Some sort of string of letters or word that needs to be used in order to crack the cipher. Without a key, you'd basically have to brute force every string of letters in the English language till you hit something that makes sense.
Okay, your father, I'm gonna look at Montgomery and be like, your father wouldn't happen to have, I don't know, left a spare language cipher around? Maybe? Possibly.
Not just like alone somewhere. You guys can go look if you want. I can try to brute force it.
Yeah, it would... You would have to not just be very intelligent, you would have to be insanely lucky to get this. It's like brute force guessing a password.
Where?
I mean, I'd ask to
answering
check
out of character. I'm aware.
if I could,
Montgomery thinks he can do it.
Egotistical bastard.
I mean, I'd ask if I could check his office, but I don't want to intrude.
Go ahead.
His office is locked, right?
Yes.
Larceny?
Yeah, you know what? Give me a dexterity. Okay, here's my question. Are you trying to lockpick?
I thought that's what larceny was specifically
Yeah.
for. That wasn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I was asking. Are you trying to lockpick? In that case,
I'm not
call
gonna-
for.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
I'm gonna call for a dex larceny.
It wouldn't matter if you said strength or because they're both 2.
Yeah.
But I got 5 die
It's a
in this.
difficulty 4.
All
This
right.
guy cares. He got a nice lock.
Here's the hoping.
I feel like Montgomery's father
1,
wouldn't
2.
advocate he'd just have the lock.
4 perfect.
Lock picks it himself every time he goes into his office.
I got 4 exactly.
Okay, so you managed to open it up and then hit the deadbolt that's still locked in there.
More larceny. Because you said it was 4, right?
Yes. Okay. How do you explain to me how you're going to larceny past a deadbolt?
A deadbolt can be done. I don't know exactly how it can be done, but I know it can be.
All right.
Just tell me what I need. Tell me what I want.
Strength larceny difficulty 5. Give me 1 second.
Okay, it's same roll. Okay. I pray to the gods for success.
I pray to the gods for success.
I rolled 3 10s.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay.
That is.
Pop that die too. Don't forget that.
I did. That's 1 2. So that's 1 2 3 4 5. That's 6 successes.
Okay, so you managed to kind of slide and jiggle it just right to get the deadbolt open, which, yes, does mean that this man locked it from the inside before leaving.
Slide and jiggle, by the way.
I don't know, how else do you open a deadbolt?
Sliding and jiggling.
Yeah, okay, so
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
you open it up, and you finally get into his office,
Wait.
where there is so many books.
Good thing I'm not looking for book. Looking for cipher. Cipher could be book. Oh no. Guys!
It could be any of the books, or loose pieces of paper, or any object in the room.
So I already know what the language cipher looks like. When I say cipher, I mean like I know what the language that it's being translated into looks like. I just need to look for something that has that on it, right?
So, okay, I should be clear here. A Visionaire cipher is basically a sort of unique letter replacement cipher. Like, okay, I'm sure everyone's familiar with the very simple ciphers like A equals Z,
Yeah.
Z, right?
Yeah.
Give me a second. How a Visionaire cipher is sort of complicated, but it basically makes a pattern for replacing the letters in relation to a keyword. So the keyword or key phrase is not going to be written in any sort of cipher. It's just going to be any phrase that decodes it.
Okay.
Which means there's not really a way of knowing what would and wouldn't be the Visionaire password except for logical deduction.
On the because I got a good look at the thing. Was there a phrase that was repeated often that I could look for just generically?
There was a certain repeating pattern of letters. Yes.
Okay.
If you want, you can give me a wits insight to see if you could recognize anything about that pattern.
Oh baby. 1 2 3 4 5 8. What do I gotta roll?
You gotta be a 4.
Ah! No! My dice fell.
Anyways.
Alright. Turn. Okay, so I have to roll this one again.
Man fucking dies.
1. 2. 3.
God, you take forever to count successes.
4. 5. 6. 7-8.
All right. So it had the most noticeable thing is that it had the exact same amount of letters as Protocol Black. It most likely was the repetition of Protocol Black within the document itself talking about it.
Okay.
Uh,
I guess I just start looking.
all right.
If
I will
anybody,
have
I did
I-
call out to anybody
I-
else if they would like to help.
I will say here that somebody good at reading through libraries would probably be helpful for this.
Hey, hi.
And since there's multiple people assisting, you can almost call this a group study.
Oh my god.
Who's helping look through the books?
Well, I'm sorry. I had to go somewhere. Whew, I was fighting for my life.
Did you? How much?
I had my headphones on the entire time.
Okay. Is Max helping or is he doing his own thing?
Could I somehow, in some way, use technology to help Montgomery out? Maybe after this researching? Maybe, I don't fucking know. If not, I'll just help fucking Igor.
I mean, if you have to cipher first, then but afterwards you might be able to use tech. But
okay, I'll help. I'll give Igor and Katie an extra dice, whichever one gets the dice thing.
And it would be Katie. And Montgomery, are you helping?
Sure.
So Beth,
How many
give
extra
me
dice?
a Resolve Academics with 3 extra dice.
Oh my god.
The difficulty on this is going to be 6.
The difficulty on this is going to be infinite.
That is
Yeah,
nine.
yes, this was all pointless.
This is 10 dice that I have to roll. Give me a moment.
Imagine we get to the end of like one of these research sessions and it turns out it literally was pointless. Like the fucking paper was rotted away.
Hey,
that we
sometimes that just
finally
happens.
find.
Sometimes that happens in research, but...
Stop
I
giving
mean-
the DM ideas.
I was trying to make it pointless by setting such high... But you motherfuckers...
By you motherfuckers, it's not me, because I've been rolling like shit today!
So that's 9?
You motherfuckers!
This is what you get, Kai. This is what you get for running my campaign way back. This is what you get. This has been a year coming.
That was Steven!
Whoever survives the outcome of fighting the ghost is going to have a very martial team to point in a direction.
Yeah.
You're
Let me
welcome.
switch music real quick.
You're welcome.
Jesus.
God,
This is what
backs us
happens,
down
Kai.
to earth.
Oh, Lord.
No! No! Wait!
It's the clown music.
Alright, so eventually, after concerted effort of looking through hundreds and hundreds of volumes and books, pushing you later and later into the day,
By the way...
yeah?
Oh, no, never mind. Go ahead.
No, say it.
No, I just realized you can only use one at a time, so never mind.
Either way.
You eventually come across what seems to be a seal that looks very important. It depicts a 3-headed eagle. None of the eagles looking in the same direction as each other, and each of them biting through an olive branch, with a seal underneath it, written in red, written in alternating black, written in white on top of black, reading "Unus Homo Mundus," one human world, in Latin. And when you put that phrase through the Visionaire cipher, you fully are able to read the document. And
Look at that.
I can read the document, guys.
And it explains a little about Protocol Black from what Alistair was able to observe. Protocol Black is a extra-governmental organization dedicated to the eradication of every secret that controls humanity. They
One more
believe that dedicated to the destruction of every secret creature that controls humanity.
Okay.
They believe that humans should be the masters of their own destiny. And they are basically a hunter organization that's willing to go as far as it takes to remove unnecessary threats. But despite their hatred of things beyond human level, Alistair notes that their capabilities are far beyond even most elder vampires. And there's a
Ooh.
warning at the bottom that further investigation should not be put into them until their masters are able to be dealt with the masters being in quote.
Ooh.
Close out that tab. Well, we're not gonna touch that for the time being.
Well, keep in
Igor's
mind-
eyes are wide, and he's just like.
If I remember correctly, it was in a book or on the computer that we found the code.
Book.
It was just
Yeah,
the front, like the little cover of the book.
It was
said,
my boy over time translating it out.
Yeah.
And my boy just goes, ah. And then immediately goes to one of the candles his father has in his study and burns the fucking page that he wrote all that out on. Nope,
I
I'm
will
not
point.
dealing with that.
I did write it all down in my
Don't
code.
please get rid of that. We don't need whoever's in charge of whatever this is somehow getting a hold of the fact we know about them.
It's in code.
we translated it. It's not still in code.
No,
Katie.
no. My code. I don't have a cipher written down. I
Yes,
just
the
have
people
that
that
memorized.
be. Yes, the people that be that are
All
higher
right,
than
that-
elder.
Should be fine if my dad's willing to hide it in code.
Because yes, elder people that are
I-
above elder
I-
vampires couldn't go past that, but whatever.
But
I
you
say-
understand my
I say keep it.
worry, right?
Yeah?
Max is highly
I-
worried.
This is the kind of thing I'm going to wait for my father to be back before asking him about.
I have several questions. Yes.
Because I don't want to risk someone noticing the text.
Again.
They
I-
just showed up in my dream, and they just told me their name.
Can you tell me that dream as much as you remember to an exact degree?
I'm pretty sure Igor's got that seared in his memory, so he spits that out.
So, let me get this right. It was a dream you had where you were in your own home previously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's someone showing you the dream
That
about
necessarily
a
showing.
kid in your house getting their memory erased.
No one was getting their memory erased.
Or doing something with someone's mind to make it irreparably damaged.
Someone told me they were sorry.
How small were you in that dream?
Huh? Say again. You got.
Like, how physically small were you in that dream?
They
from
were
your
taller.
point of view?
They were bigger than me. I don't know. No idea. They were taller than me, and I am very tall, so that was
And
disconcerting.
But you were a kid, right? Is what you said?
No, we were just in my childhood home. I was not child.
but
Oh.
You were smaller
Kyle,
than
to
adults.
clarify something.
No, I was not.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they were taller than you, so by definition, you were smaller than them.
I was smaller than them, yes, but I was not smaller than what I am right as
No,
far as you.
okay, I might have not clearly explained that. Yes, you were.
Okay, that was not clearly explained to me. You just said that I was smaller
I'm
than
gonna
them.
be honest. It seems like everyone else picked up on that.
No, I like because
I
like
did.
because here's the
I
thing
did.
because like I assumed what you meant was they were just big. That's what I thought you meant.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough about that.
Good lord.
Anyways, Reese, what was the question?
You're just like, do you
Was I the
have
child?
any traumatic events that you remember happening in your home or memories listed to that immediately ended with you having to leave?
I grew up in Soviet Russia. Everything was bad.
More than normal.
Not off top of head. Mostly just KGB.
Everyone just looks to the other two.
KGB sounds like they could come up with something about the Project Black thing.
Or that Project Black is within all these secret organizations. And they
Yeah.
just said it was the KGB. Or he was.
The decoded thing did say it was extra governmental, implying that it would be beyond the governments to some degree.
But they can put themselves as the KGB in his mind.
Oh no, definitely.
Igor is like his head, like, cause like upon like understanding now that he was essentially viewing that as a child, he was what is essentially I'm assuming what was a memory less so than a nightmare.
Well,
Igor is like, cause like Igor is like, am I child? Am I missing part of brain?
Technically speaking, no one remembers their full memory.
yeah, true.
There's a couple people with weird eidetic memory.
Most people
type
don't have
things,
black cloth
but-
figures in home telling about how millions of people would die.
I mean, there's also another thing is that a different physical being that I don't even think was linked to the dream. Well, it was linked to the dream, but not linked to the memory. Kicked him, and it's in real life. Still, even after hours, the boot,
Oh, yeah,
the
that-
boot print is still there.
Montgomery puts its hand up and is like, that's completely probably someone trying to fuck with the organization that did whatever this is to him.
Or just
What does that
him.
do for me?
God, I'm so happy that we did not figure this out, like, in public or something.
How the hell would we have figured this
Or,
out in
like,
public?
at an inn.
How would we have figured this out in public? First of all, it makes more sense if we had like the system with us, but public? He says, and Max says that, not just me. We wouldn't have the resources, but
Maybe best
You
if we
sound
put
like you
on
want
back
to say
burner for
something,
time.
Guy.
To say like, does anyone have any more questions about this in particular? Or because there was a lot of things that happened, and I want to make sure that we get focus on all of them before Beth has to go.
Oh yeah.
Was
Was
that-
just like, we'll put a pin on that and only talk about it when we're sure we're not getting listened to. Until then,
Right,
Murder
burning
Bus?
Ghostman. Burning Ghostman.
Murder Bus.
Murder bus.
what time is it, by the way? You said we spent hours trying to find a cipher.
Yes. So you guys woke up around. You guys went to sleep late, and assuming you guys got a full 8 hours, you woke up around 9 or 10. And then the researching of all this took you until about 4 p.m.
So,
What?
so do we investigate museum first, or do we go to? I say we go to Saint Mary's or Martin's. What is it? Saint Martin's.
St.
Americans.
Martin's.
Yeah.
So
Go to
the
St.
two
Martin's.
locations you're really aware of are the three locations that you're aware of that would be relevant to this are St. Martin's, O'Henry's, and the Boston Museum of Science.
When I went to O'Henry's, there was only not necessarily people named O'Henry working there, but that was early morning.
I mean, I don't know how much use it'll be with that, but I feel like I'm St. Martin's may be better. And then after that, we can go to the museum, because museums stay late as long as we don't stay too late at the St. Martin's.
Katie, you are the one who had the Boston Boston Museum of Science.
I think we should check out the Museum of Science real quick.
I'm always game to go to the museum. Like, that's just a fun place to go.
We need to. I agree. We need to investigate both. I don't think order is particularly important.
All right.
I will say that they were very insistent that we show up.
Okay.
Oh, great.
I guess order does matter.
Never mind. Order and very, very important.
They also said not to mention it to anyone, but I told them that I was going to mention it to you guys, so.
Oh, great.
Fair enough.
Yay. I don't want to get kicked in the face anymore.
I highly doubt it'll be that guy again. Girl, whatever that thing was.
I'm assuming it was girl, I think. Maybe.
Exactly.
One of them was a woman.
Because you
Sits.
want to be. That's not the car I told. That's not the song I told you to play.
Oh, yeah?
That's not the car I told you to play.
That's not the car I told you to drive. That's not the water gun I gave you, because you forgot it in a dream, you dumb fuck, because you couldn't roll!
Wait,
Is this not it either?
no, this is it.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, so
Off to Boston.
you guys make your way to the Boston Museum of Science.
Yes.
You walk in. It's we said like January, right?
I got you. If it's been a day, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah.
If it's been a day, it is January.
I need to know the month. So as you guys are walking up, you see the model of a T-Rex that they have wearing a coronavirus mask and a scarf.
Oh, that's adorable.
That is a real thing the Boston Museum of Science did.
Yeah,
That
I
doesn't
know. I
surprise me.
know.
It is January 18th, and it is a Tuesday.
Genuinely love the Boston
Insane.
Museum of Science. Hey, listen, if anybody's listening to this and you live in the Boston area, go to the Boston Museum of Science. It's so fun. I love
This
it.
is not sponsored.
Well, yeah,
No,
of
I
course
just
it
have a-
wouldn't be.
Unsponsored.
If we were sponsored by the fucking Boston Museum of Science,
They would be reaching for straws. You
Yeah.
I will point something out of character.
yeah.
Montgomery made sure to get rid of anything that could potentially be detected as magic from his person. Specifically because he was told by his father, museums are fun. Don't bring anything magical there.
My question:
What?
Did you
With
in that case? Did you try to stop Max from bringing the holy water squirt gun?
Yeah, I was about to ask. I'll just keep it in the car then, I
did
guess.
stop everyone and say, right, get rid of any inherently magical stuff from your person, just put it here.
Igor, put it in.
I am
My
not
car.
dropping my. It's a camera.
Most of my
That-
most of my stuff is just herbs and spices. So does that count?
Are they magic?
They make magic things.
Then no.
I don't even know if the camera technically is magical or it's the film that's magical.
I don't know about you, but not most cameras, especially old Polaroids that I know of, can't take
The
pictures
camera
of.
could be seen as something that, as long as you just completely dead stare the person and say it's just a camera, it'll be fine.
Should be
If
doable. I mean,
asked.
it also it just puts it in his inside pocket, completely out of sight, and just like, hey, look at that, look at the magic gun.
Also, to be
so,
sorry, continue.
I was gonna say, so I can't bring the potions.
Probably not. My dad, I apologize for this, instilled a habit of mine that I make sure I don't bring anything magical to places that are very technological.
Why?
As he put it, technology cops?
Technology.
Then they must hate me. Jesus.
Fine. Look, I don't. We're going to see Ghost. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to see a ghost.
Camera might be important, especially if it lets
If
us
you
see
guys
stuff
want
like
to,
this.
that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make sure I don't have anything like that.
I will also.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I mean, seeing as this ghost doesn't want to kill us, I'm fine with leaving the, holy squirt gun here, so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it under my driver's seat so nobody sees it, just so
I-
no kid wants to grabs it.
I was just gonna say though, even under the most normal of circumstances, you're probably gonna be stopped from bringing a super soaker into a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually
Uh,
makes total sense, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys enter the museum.
I'm not happy that I didn't bring my potions with me, but I didn't bring the potions with me.
Alright. You did not bring your potions with you.
Again, not happy about it.
Yep. I know you're not happy about it, but hey. What can you do sometimes?
Bring your potions with you.
To be fair, he did say, if you feel like it, do it. It's just something I was taught to do.
Do you think you'd ignore the warning and just bring them, or? Beth?
Give me a second.
Okay.
You can always make more.
I mean, seeing as she keeps the dangerous knowledge of that we know of whatever the hell the fucking organization we just found out is in her notebook, even if it is in a code, it's still, I think she would be fine.
The cipher is in my brain, okay?
Yes, Max will always
the
put
thing that is completely immune from being searched.
exactly. That's exactly what Max would have said. Because Max is crazy like that.
She brought the ingredients, but she didn't bring potion.
The scary thing is Montgomery and Max agree with too many things to be comfortable with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You guys walk into the museum, and there's all sorts of, you guys have to go in, get some tickets. Max is more than able to cover it for you.
Uh-huh.
There's all... Huh?
No, just continue.
I was noting Max is rich.
True.
You guys walk in, there's all sorts of different little exhibits. There's like a thing to simulate moving like a bird. There's a little 4D theater to the side. All sorts of different demonstrations of physics and like this block that you can lift with these air jets. And right in the center... Huh?
Oh, she's just like, cool.
And right in the center of it, you hear a woman, just speaking very loudly, as you can hear security debating back and forth about whether or not to kick her out. As she goes, "Inside each and every one of you is the spark of God! You can realize your full potential!"
Oh, great. It's a nut job.
No, let's see it. Let's see what happens.
Didn't the last one kill himself?
Yes.
Oh.
One of you has the potential to overcome these quote-unquote needs you think you have. They aren't
no.
needs. They're simply our bodies holding us back. Look at me, she says, indicating to herself. Would you believe I haven't slept in a week and I haven't eaten in 3 days?
Does she look super skinny?
Does she canonically not have bags under her eyes?
She does not. Although, actually, could you quickly give me...
Yeah, can
whoever
we
has the
all...
highest-
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
could you guys give me a wits investigation?
Yes, is this a deduction?
No. This is more like
Aw.
noticing a deed. Actually, this would be wits awareness, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
I was so excited.
difficulty.
That would have been
Oh,
10
no.
die.
difficulty.
Ooh!
I'm gonna be sexist here. Difficulty 3 for the guys. Difficulty 2 for Beth.
3!
I literally have 2 dice, so I'm not even gonna roll. I don't understand women.
You
three.
could
3.
possibly.
I'm
I got
not
4
taking those
successes.
chances.
4
Reese?
successes.
I got 3.
Okay, so everyone who rolled over the threshold, so everyone except Max. The reason she doesn't have bags under her eyes is because she's using makeup to cover it up.
So so she asked the question, right? It was like, oh, did I like do that? Just yes.
She
You're
blinks.
wearing makeup!
Want to look pretty.
And it's covering the bags
No!
under your eyes.
Didn't you just say we don't need wants, and makeup is a want?
Don't have needs. There's nothing. Our body doesn't need anything. You can still want things. That's fine. But
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
needed the
needs.
makeup to hide your bags.
breathing right now.
Need to watch. She grabs the. She closes her mouth and grabs the bridge of her nose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See? I didn't need to breathe at all.
You're breathing right now.
How else am I supposed to speak?
You don't need to speak.
But I
He's got a
wish
point.
to speak. I
Why
wish
do you
to
wish-
speak
Now,
Why?
hold on.
to
If you
communicate my
don't-
ideas.
You need air to breathe, and you need to breathe to speak.
So therefore, you need to speak.
And if you have no needs, why do you need air to speak?
Fine, I'm not the most developed child of Aether, but I'm going to get better. I can ascend. I know I can ascend.
Pretty sure the last guy shot
This is-
himself.
She just. One of the security guards finally walks over and just goes, "Ma'am, listen. I know you got your religious freedoms, but I'm pretty sure this counts as a mental breakdown by now." It's not a mental breakdown, she says in quotes. God, you sound just like my dad and mom and brother and girlfriend.
Enemy.
Maybe they've got a point.
She managed to get a girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend,
That tracks.
she mumbles.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
they've got if everyone agrees, then maybe they have a point.
She looks you over for a second. Wait, you?
Oh no.
She says to Katie.
That's technically arguing from majority. That's a little problematic.
Can I just speak? Listen, I know this girl. Can I just speak with her? The security guard just turns and goes, "Ma'am, do you know her?" To Katie.
Do I know her?
You don't, but you would recognize Child of Aether as being the cult that guy founded.
Yeah, I know her.
Can you please take care of her?
Yeah, I'll get her out of your hair.
Thank you, he says, stepping aside for you.
You're welcome.
She, walks along for a bit before motioning with her hands. Come on, follow me.
More like you're gonna follow us.
We need to go to a private place to speak.
She
Okay,
has a good
fine.
point.
Do you have a place
Fine,
private
fine.
enough?
I do, come on, trust me. She guides you through the museum for a bit, looking around shadily for a second before opening up a door next to the 4D theater, where you guys end up in a completely different one that looks to be under renovation as she props a chair in front of the door to block it.
Guys, we're all going to die.
She then sits down in one of the various theater chairs. This one positioned backwards to face away from the screen as she sits. Okay, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give me a second.
That's
sorry.
100. That's 100% a character.
Sorry, I felt the want to yawn.
The need.
Yeah,
to know,
we're
but
grasping
okay.
for straws very, very decently here, aren't we?
Yeah, very
Okay.
much so.
My great glorious leader from beyond has communicated with my soul, and he told me to talk to you in particular, but I suppose your friends are here as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He said that there is business he has in the Ascended Realms that you're supposed to help him with. She drums her fingers for a second before taking in a breath. Okay. I'm ready. As she then, like, her eyes snap forwards, and she immediately assumes a more smug position, like kicking one leg over the other and leaning back.
Oh, great, it's you.
Ah, you really did just talk to everyone else.
I told you.
I like your style.
Also,
I find it kind of funny.
I'm
that
loving this religion. It's fucking insane.
It's very
Yeah?
funny because they're like, we need nothing, and yet he needed to talk to someone.
Only like
I find
Count-
funny.
Counterpoint.
3/4 wrong.
Counterpoint. I get to be inside pretty girls whenever I want.
oh my god.
And now you're creepy.
Yeah, but you're like
Joke, man.
possessing her, right?
Yes, I'm possessing her. It's consensual. Ugh. I hate being in bodies like this anyways.
Yeah.
It's
So you
too...
want to be inside men?
Well. Haha. I mean, yes, but haha. Can't do gay jokes on me when I'm already bi. So, wait, give me 1 second. He looks around at you guys for a second before... Let me Google something before he just goes, do any of you guys have New Coke?
No,
No.
What?
Yet?
I died the year before it came out. I keep
Coca-Cola.
wanting to taste it, but apparently it's been taken away. Not Coca-Cola. They returned to Classic a while later. I've never gotten to taste New Coke. Doesn't matter.
Wait,
Listen.
isn't that the thing that like got turned into Diet Coke?
Yes.
Is that true?
Maybe?
So you want Diet Coke? Oh, you really are crazy.
Someone wants Diet Coke.
That's the thing you think he's crazy for.
Yes. Diet Coke is bad.
He may have actually been
I'm
made
not
a
here to
retard.
judge.
It's Diet Coke or not. Jesus.
What Ghost want?
Listen. All I want...
Need?
I'm dying. Could you, like, shut your mouth for even a goddamn second?
Sorry. Kind of.
Okay. Now then. You see, I belong
Go ahead.
I belong to a sort of higher order amongst the Ascended Ones.
The dead people.
The ghosts?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I am the Anacreon of Boston.
I feel like he made that word up.
Does that sound accurate?
You do know ghosts love their ancient Greek for some reason, and that sounds Greek enough.
Yeah, it's Greek enough to be a ghost thing.
Listen,
So he did make it up.
listen. Here's the thing. Ghosts aren't exactly supposed to be doing this, communicating with humans and all that. And I'd rather keep my activities a little low to the ground. And having somebody going around burning people to death is not exactly keeping my activities subtle.
You're right. That is definitely not subtle.
Yep.
But and here's the thing. I want to get rid of this little thorn permanently. And the easiest way to do that is going to be to finally bring her to a place that I can do something. So, you lure her here, you hit her with a little thing to bring her over to my side, I throw her through the soul shredder, we never have to worry about this thing again.
Fight.
So you want kill Ghost because Ghost annoying.
It might unveil a little bit too much about my own activities. Hey,
You just want, like, new furniture, don't you?
how could you tell? I mean, look at this place. Totally dilapidated.
So why does Ghost need furniture?
Don't need anything. We just have wants, he says with a wink.
You need something
I
to
really
bind
hate
you.
your religion.
Well, yes, but all of those bindings are from emotion. Ghosts are beings of pure emotion, desire, pathos, and want. Listen.
I'll point out Montgomery is just looking at him, like, straight-faced. Not
If you guys-
impressed.
So is Igor. He's just
So's
just
Max.
complete annoyance, just like eye squint.
If you guys help me, I'll help you.
In what way?
I have a wide variety of influence amongst the ghosts. I can get
In
you any piece
Boston?
of it. Yes, I can get you any piece of information any ghost has in Boston. I can make you any fantastical item you want on this side and help bring it over. I could even arrange to get rid of anyone you might want to join me a little sooner.
I'm
Anyone?
not business for killing people.
Neither am I.
I might be.
Well-
Well, that depends on if the person I'm thinking of is dead or not.
Not anybody I can think of.
Then not murder. It's fine.
I think I can tell. Each of you does still want something.
I want
Kate-
your religion to make sense.
Katie, I spent some time in your head. Wonderfully organized place, by the way. Great job.
Thanks.
You know-
I try.
Ghosts have researched many fantastical diseases and potions. Don't you want some new recipes?
Fuck. That was in character.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name earlier, handsome. They say, looking up at Igor.
Igor.
Igor. Ironic, you don't seem like a follower.
Huh?
You know, Igor, like Frankenstein, but you seem like the head of a project. Somebody who wants to know more about this place. More about the secrets. I know a lot of secrets.
Oh, you don't want the secret. You don't want the secret that I want currently, I don't think.
Or have the
Oh, I
ability to give it to us.
The dead have seen a lot.
In Boston? You said only in Boston.
Well-
Definitely not the thing that I want.
There might still be something I can grant you. After all, you are holding a Stygian artifact.
What?
I told you
They
that
just-
camera was something, you idiot.
They point at the camera.
I
You have
told
a
you
spirit
that camera was
camera.
something, you idiot. Oh,
What? You can't
Of
recognize
course it was something. I didn't know what it was called.
It's a spirit camera. That bit of information you get for free.
Okay.
But- Max, you're a thinker, aren't you?
mm-hmm.
And a great thinker like you, well, Think about this. The greatest minds who have ever lived and died. The founding creator of America was very near Boston. All those famous inventors and philosophers and thinkers, their minds could help you achieve so much more. Not to mention, I can enter dreams. So perhaps I could bring out the brilliance lost in your own mind.
Actually, at the mention of dreams, Igor's gonna perk up. Oh, that's not good.
Just like you. And they turn to Montgomery. I know I have nothing to offer you that you could not already gain, Crowley.
He smiles.
But do you always want to be relying on Daddy Dearest for your information? Don't you want to start your own network? Or are you fine getting the hand-me-downs forever?
My time will come. You can't live forever.
That is wow.
As soon as you say he can't live forever, they do a so-so hand motion.
Yeah, I know. He says.
Yeah. If
I didn't
anyone
believe it as I was saying it.
Yeah, no, come on. If anyone's gonna figure out, it's gonna be him. Now then. Does any of my offer sound interesting to any of you? At least something you want to put some thought into?
I really
Possibly.
want to know what that thing is. I
Pretty
really
good.
want to know what
You've
that
already.
thing
I hate to admit it, but you've already sold me.
is. I want to know.
You're already something that isn't going to inherently immediately kill us for knowing about you.
Explain myself very openly and honestly.
Honest is debatable.
All I can say is, I intend to fulfill every part of my word.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
But I have this one question. There's usually a downside or a give and take in this. Is
I've
it-
never heard someone talk to each other like that, except for like in a TV show.
What gets taken away from us when you give us this? Or is there any at all?
I'm hiring you for a service. You bring her to me, I kill her, and I won't take anything. This is just payment for a service.
That feels like a bald-faced lie.
I mean, I'm just gonna point out if anybody could check that.
I will
Yeah,
right now. Hit me
exactly.
with.
Igor
I'll
is the
roll
best.
8. I'll roll 8. Yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah, roll 8.
Oh,
What's the DC?
Oh, it's not a DC.
What is the roll?
Wits insight, right?
Wits insight, yep.
All right. Let
what
me
do
double
I
check
have?
because it's
I don't
either a
think I have
4 or
that.
yeah, it's 5. Yeah, so 8.
I have
what's in sight.
dice for that.
1,
I literally have 2 dice,
Let
so
me
I'm not
pop.
gonna get anything.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop.
Oh, I've only got 2 this time.
Total of 10.
Alright, give me a second.
Total of 2.
I literally only have 2 dice to roll. I'm not gonna do that.
Spending
All of my
willpower.
dice were a success, and then the last one was a crit, and then I re-rolled, and it gave me another crit.
Alright. Oh god, I actually haven't decided how pop dice reroll spends work. Fuck.
What do you mean?
Okay, so if you can see here, I rolled...
Oh, like you use like a willpower? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used willpower, which turned it into a crit. You know what I'm gonna say? If you get a crit off of a reroll, it cancels out the pop die. Does that seem like a fair rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels fair.
Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What'd you say you got?
A critical 10.
Why are you like this?
I don't know, man.
2.
Just be happy that
You
this team isn't going to immediately physically maul literally anything.
True.
Mhm.
You got a 5 there. So you do get the sense that they're being dishonest. They do seem like they are genuinely only asking you to do just this, but you kind of get a feeling they might be overhyping themselves. They were a cult leader, after all, kind of part of the MO.
So, if we ask, I don't know, any other ghosts in the immediate Boston area, will they also promise these things?
They don't have the access to promise them.
I mean, we could probably go find a ghost
no-
separate
no-
from this to check.
No offense, Mr. Montgomery. It's fairly easy to tell when someone's lying. Would you mind?
Suppose I must admit my horrible secret. I am not the Anarchanon, or whatever it was, that silly thing they came up with. I am the Melfest.
That makes I have no context.
I don't know
But-
Greek.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Mal means about
Yeah.
what you're assuming it means. I am essentially a warlord that took over after most of the Boston necropolis fell. I don't have access to all of Boston, and there's quite a few people who disagree with my rule. But I still have power. I can still get you things. Maybe not to the full extent I said, and there might be some ghosts who don't want me around because I'm a malicious warlord on a hell-bent path to destroy everything. They said
I
all
knew
that
it!
in quotes.
I knew it. I knew it.
There's the cult.
Still can give you the things I promised. I can still give you new potions. I can still give you access to new technologies. Just maybe not from the kind of philosophers I was implying.
That's
And
fine.
I still know what that is around your neck. They say, pointing at Igor's camera.
It's a camera.
Ooh, it's a lot more than a camera.
It's magic camera.
Oh, no.
Now you admit it.
It's a portent of your doom.
What?
To be fair, okay, it just looks at everyone else like when he
Noted.
says, to be fair, we've horrible dream implicative of horrible organized group. Are we really surprised that I have something that's creepy?
If you die to the
Not
boss,
really.
I'm not picking that camera.
Good, don't burn it.
Don't.
Fair.
We both want the ghost gone. What does it matter if other ghosts think I'm evil?
The fact that
only
this
reason
ghost
why
is
I'm-
killing fairly evil people.
Yeah.
Over yourself. On the grand scheme of things, how much more has she killed than they have? How many members of hate groups actually kill anyone and aren't just public nuisances?
Hence why we're
Uh,
trying to stop her.
World War
Hopefully,
II
peacefully.
is a pretty decent example.
Saying that members of some punk band who scream and bash around are the same thing as Hitler?
He was
There's
like
the
that
potential
once.
to be. Then again, so do people that are just, quote, normal, end quote, either. So,
Listen.
Okay.
Either way, we're getting rid of her. What? She can't kill every white
if
supremacist.
we can lead a ghost bus here, and it's feasible, and it's the easiest solution, sure.
Good.
If we find a way to deal with her outside of your situation, that's just how it all ended up.
Leave money on the table if you want to.
So, either way, we are doing this thing a service.
Mm-hmm.
If she's not, they just think for a moment. Fine. But if she isn't permanently gone, I'm going to make sure you're under my domain.
By
Oh boy.
walking out of the museum.
It's really cute. You think I don't have influence beyond here?
I'm sure you do.
You like being a nepotism boy, but that's gonna have fun listening to me talk about you.
Yes. Your daddy is somebody I'm quite aware of.
Please
Arrogant
don't say
shit.
that specifically.
Aw, you don't like me talking about your daddy waddy.
Father, yes, I'm fine with. My father doesn't deserve to be called daddy.
Oh, I'm not the only supernatural who calls him that, though.
I'm aware.
Oh,
I'm well aware.
Yeah,
Still
now
not
it's time
sure.
to go.
I
I
count this as a win. They say, kicking their feet up on one of the seats.
Why? Did you need one?
Do you know what the definition of the word need is, you dipshit?
Do you know how to breathe?
I'm a ghost, fuckhead.
You didn't need to kill yourself to get here,
Doesn't
though.
answer that technically.
Roll as they roll their eyes, and as you guys are leaving, close their mouth and pinch their nose.
Oh no, this poor girl's gonna die.
All right.
It has been two
Yeah, I was about
hours
to
and
s-
45 minutes.
I was about to say, I think this is a good time to call
Yeah.
it.
So we're going to the museum next. Not the museum, the St. Mary's next.
The
Yep.
school next.
Yep.
The ghoul school.
Uh,
All right.
before
That's
we
a
cut
fun
out,
series.
Oh, okay.
because I'm not going to be here, do we want next week? Do we want to make a way for me not to be here?
That actually, does everyone want to?
Actually, I would really, because I would actually really appreciate an off week, because there is something next Thursday that I would like to go to.
All right.
We can do
Okay.
an off week.
Nothing of this next week.
Nothing of this.
People, bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.